With the January transfer window closed, all transfer talk now focuses on the summer window. And with that comes the question of whether Erling Haaland will leave Borussia Dortmund. A move to the Premier League has been long teased at from the Norwegian international, much of this owing to his father's Alf Inge's successful player career in England. Hey guys, we talk football here, and today we look at if Erling Haaland ventured to England, which side would suit him best? One day, Erling wants to play in the Premier League, his father said, but I don't know when the timing will be ideal. Erling Haaland alongside Kylian Mbappe are two of the world's best upcoming players for the next generation. And if you're any club, why wouldn't you want to get your hands on, especially this summer, as the release clause on his contract could be activated. But now begs the question, if Haaland were to come to England, which club would suit him best? Let's break it down. Starting off with City. Aside from his father's playing connection with the club, there is a sense next summer could be the transfer window Manchester City end their fourth-year period without signing a striker. Sergio Aguero's contract expires at the end of the season, and Gabriel Jesus' inconsistencies and injuries mean City cannot rely on him to be the sole replacement for the Argentinian. Jesus' finishing has been on the main concerns since the start of last season, where the 23-year-old has underperformed his Premier League expected goal tally of 6.97. In short, he has scored 7 fewer goals than he would have been expected from the chances presented to him. In contrast, Haaland is overperforming by 6.83 goals since joining Dortmund, which is almost a 14-goal better swing between the pair. A recent tactical development in City's attacking play also potentially makes the transfer more viable. In recent Premier League games, manager Pep Guardiola has opted to play at least one wide man on the flank of his stronger foot. This has resulted in the team attacking more like they did in the 2017-2018 season, when they have achieved 100 points, and particularly Phil Foden down the left and Raheem Sterling down the right have been making direct penetrative runs down the wing, then cutting the ball back into the box. The duo have been supported by Joao Cancelo, who is also now playing more often at a right back instead of cutting inside from left back. This is the type of service Haaland would thrive on, with excellent movement in the box. Only one of his 27 Bundesliga goals has come from beyond 12 yards. Next up is Liverpool. Recent reports have linked Liverpool with Paris Saint-Germain striker Kylian Mbappe, but with the possibility that they have to sell one of their trusted forwards, Sadio Mane or Mohamed Salah, to fund the move and make room for the Frenchman. If the Reds were moving to keep the pair instead, there is a possibility they will look Haaland's way. Roberto Firmino's goal scoring, 6 goals in 19 league starts, has never been his main strength, but there are also concerns over his link-up play and creativity, which has facilitated Mane and Salah's success for so long. On the other hand, Haaland's link-up play is a facet of his game that is continuing to evolve. Take the recent match against RB Leipzig, for example. Julian Nagelsmann's side has suffocated the service into Haaland in the first half, and he just had 5 touches on the ball. In the second half, the Norwegian changed his method of attack, dropping deeper and carrying the ball to set up Jadon Sancho's goal and then contributing into the build-up of his own strike. Similar to Firmino playing a false 9, Haaland could drop deep and go make forward runs, switching up his attacking play so that the opposition would be left guessing. He is similar to Firmino, but Haaland can finish a chance 9 out of 10 times when presented, unlike Firmino. Moving on to Manchester United. It is all now well documented that Manchester United were heavily linked with signing Erling Haaland from Salzburg 12 months ago, but Dortmund beat them to the punch. United boss Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's project looks more attractive now. Anthony Martial has started 11 Premier League and Champions League games at centre forward this season and has 6 goals in those appearances. When Marcus Rashford has played on the left wing, with Martial as a striker in a 4-2-3-1 system, they naturally occupy similar areas of the pitch inside the left channel and leave United without a central focal point. Solskjaer recognized this tactical flaw and sparked a good run of results by selecting Edinson Cavani as his center forward, or using Martial and Rashford as a strike partnership in a 4-4-2 diamond system. With Cavani turning 34 next month and only signed to a short-term deal, there is a strong case to suggest that United would benefit significantly from the penalty box presence of Haaland brings to the midfield. He is also ideal fit for Solskjaer's heavy reliance on the counter-attack. Haaland excels at playing on the shoulder of the last defender and exploiting gaps. His runs are so well timed that he is now even scoring goals against sides who have sat deeper this season, such as Freiburg, Schalke, and Hertha Berlin. This could provide Solskjaer with an extra weapon in games like January's 2-1 home loss to Sheffield United, where United struggled for goal-scoring opportunities because they were denied the space to counterattack, and a potential partnership with Bruno Fernandes, who has completed the most through balls in the Premier League this season, 15, would be excellent stylistic fit for Haaland. Finally, let's take a look at Chelsea. Is this Timo Werner's new striker strike partner. The central striking role has remained a contentious position in Chelsea's lineup this season. Frank Lampard could not find the ideal solution and rotated Tammy Abraham, Olivier Giroud, and Timo Werner regularly. This selection dilemma has reared its head again in Thomas Tuchel's first 2 matches since replacing the sacked Lampard as manager, with the German opting for Giroud in his first game in charge against Wolves and Abraham against Burnley before replacing him with Werner at halftime. Giroud has an impressive goal-scoring record this season, 9 goals in 782 minutes, 1 every 87 minutes, and links up well with his teammates. But his lack of speed and athleticism can impact Chelsea's overall structure as a team, as seen in Tuchel's first game against Wolves, where the Blues often lacked a runner in behind to stretch the defense. And while Abraham also has a good record in front of goal this term, as well as athleticism Giroud lacks, concerns remain over the 23-year-old England international's ability to link play with his teammates the same way the Frenchman does. Haaland can potentially solve both Giroud and Abraham's deficiencies while also shattering their goal-scoring number. Werner's success at RB Leipzig predominantly came in a 2-striker system, and signing Haaland could also provide the struggling forward with the optimum conditions to succeed at Stamford Bridge. Last season, Werner excelled alongside both Yusuf Poulsen and Patrick Schick, players with whom Haaland shares many of the traits of a traditional target man, so a partnership with Werner may be too tempting a proposition for the Chelsea boss to pass up. With all this being said, let us know what you guys think in the comments down below. Which club in the Premier League suits Haaland the best? Please make sure to like, subscribe, and share, and we'll see you guys in the next one.